Yeah.
Hey, but we finna get this thing started. Since X was getting ready to say something, X, you first on the mic. Do what you like.
All right. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, everybody?
All right. And people, when you perform, please turn the camera on.
What's going on, everybody?
X got sleep in his eye. In your left.
Good. How you doing?
That boy just woke up.
Oh, hold
Y'all
on.
don't see Nick picture with the bow tie.
All right, so I may have to read. I may have to
You
read
the
this
makeup. I
poem.
see your eyebrow arch.
I gotta read this poem because I don't got it memorized. That's stupid.
As long as you can read, brother, that's still good. Ain't that right, Abyss?
All right, hold on. All right, it's short. Everybody ready?
Now, X, hold on. Everybody mute your microphone. Let me mute everybody. Who that talking? Jessica? Mute her.
No.
All right, my bad. But I still muted you, though. All right, go ahead, X.
All right, this poem is called Constellation. It's kind of short. Constantly concentrating on constellations that connects to the continuity of the universe's abyss. As I reminisce about the nights that stars could finally make a wish on our existence. Memories light years away and fragmented, but remnants from its collision knocks me off my axis, turning a world into ashes, but driven by its hazardous gases to fill this black hole that formed from your absence. The irony of needing time and space for this passes, but in this moment of consciousness, I found my source of oxygen and adapted. That's all I got.
Man, go and do one more for the flow.
All
You
right.
knew I was gonna do like I don't know why you gonna do that short ass porn like you a midget.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
There's been a breach in this Black Wall Street, so I assess the company I keep. Is it shared interest or deceit? Backtracking transactions that's taxing me, while my funds deplete from the tendency to be an asset liquidated, the handouts that compensated for every handout, while some set bonds just to bail out after picking pockets to air out that accounts for the influx of digits to fluctuate. So at this rate, does it make me a laughing stock? Or is this how lessons of investments are taught? A jewel drop for thoughts to open the heart and not just wallets. This is a safety deposit of knowledge, so acknowledge this as seed money and planet. It'll only grow if the foundation is organic. You can't loan some by your loan some if you damage, but you'll manage to find the beauty in the innermost growth once examined. Don't take your situations for granted. That's all I got.
But that's all you got. That's all you need sometimes, that flow. Yes. All right, next on the map, we got Soulfly representing Polk County / Tallahassee, if you ask me.
Heard. Okay. I have to read mine too. It's called Cycle Breakers. It's not finished yet, so it's kind of long already, but it's not finished yet. Wait a minute. Okay. They say the elder know the road, but the youth lay the bricks. Fashioned from frozen tears, drop down back chocolate Hawaiian rolls, sliding between hills, turn cheek to cheek, and returning to tainted waters, where laissez-faire picket lines and woodwork for food signs seem to damn chances of thrival, smiling at butterscotch cracked hands that braided mahogany wool and passed down keys of survival, gleefully stepping over blood puddles and playing hide, while Mama and Papa play fought, never seeking to let novice eardrums erupt from broken glass, bitches and motherfuckers thrown like a door revolving on the axis of abuse, amusing past the times, intertwined in charades, reenacting secret family matters to entertain baby kids from around the way, swaying in the breeze, bearing brown v-board bulletins as the poster childs of change, waving goodbye to greater Archer-Pine villages and welcoming industrial complexes of issues connecting Sanford and Son with thick metallic tissues transform into guns to grapevine their pain. Crystallized in snowflake carpets and thudding headboards of blurred boundaries, blizzard by a white Wizard of Oz that docked up Uncle Sam each check. And that's all I got.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Yeah. Next on the mic we got. Let me see who we got. Let me see what pick. Now let me see what Abyss, you gonna spit something tonight for us? Well, Nick, I guess that means you up, Nick.
Who?
Nick.
Who did you call?
Nick.
Oh, Nick.
You turn my mic. What up? What up? Gotta rock the gear. You already-
Okay, Beard.
Oh, yes. All right, I gotta let me see. Oh, okay. New poem. Just finished it like 10 minutes ago. All right. It's called Shadow Puppet. All right. As a little kid, the most enjoyable thing that I did, other than using the phone in my room to make a crank call, was propping up my flashlight to illuminate a blank wall, just so I could place my hands in front of it and create shadow puppets. Now, there was only a few that I knew how to do: a dog, a butterfly, and a spider. Shadow manipulation at such a young age really gives you patience, because on the first time, it might not be perfect, but if you keep practicing it, the result will be worth it. Even when you think it's not working, you won't be able to stop smirking once you see what you've created. Now that I'm grown, the only time that I'm elated is when I'm faded, because then I can't recognize myself. Looking in the mirror, asking whose man's is this, knowing I can't answer it, knowing the reason why I randomly dance and shit is because the tables have turned from my childhood. A frown now sits down where my smile stood. I'm still making those shadow puppets, except this time the invisible strings are tied to my limbs. My shadow is the puppeteer, and it's clear that it's pretty difficult to deny him. Where he tells me to go, I go. I know he says he's doing it for my best interest, but deep down, low key, he's got me feeling like I'm Pinocchio. Oh my God, I just want to be a real boy. I want to know what it truly feels like to feel real joy. See, I've been fighting a losing battle with my shadow to see who's leading who's really in control. Right now, I've got a decent lead, but he's climbing on me. It's ironic that his dark presence is only present when the light is shining on me. That's why I don't call it fighting demons. I'm shadow boxing. Halfway through the match and my shadow's knocking me down. I keep getting a 10 count, but I keep getting back to my feet. I'm battling because I could think of 13 reasons why I don't want to see my shadow win. Opposite of Billy Madison, because I don't want a 9-iron to put a hole in one. Jesus Christ, let me see the light before my shadow turns me into the Holy One. Got me on my knees praying, because God, I think I need saving. Call me Private Ryan, and I know that I'd be lying if I didn't say that some days I think I just want to sink into the void and avoid the sun. But I can't let my shadow think that he's won. One of these days, I'm gonna get some payback, but I don't think that I can afford it yet. I know I want to see the light, but I'm not ready to go towards it yet, because life is valuable, even when it's not fair. I can still manipulate shadows by putting my hands in front of the light, even when it's not there. Still making that dog, that butterfly, and that spider, in spite of my shadow winning the bout. I know I'll finish with my hand raised in the air without a shadow of a doubt. Thank you.
That was
dope.
shout out to your shadow work. I see that butterfly line. I see you.
What was that butterfly line? I missed it. I was trying to talk to this caterpillar.
Amazing.
Nick, what was that butterfly line?
I was just talking about the puppets, the different animals I can make with the puppets. You know, a dog, a butterfly. I think spider. I forgot how to make a spider. It's like,
And the Billy Madison line too.
oh yeah, Billy Madison.
I
Yeah.
don't. Who is Billy? Y'all educate. Who is Billy Madison?
You know,
Y'all
it's
got cable.
it's a movie. It's called Happy Gilmore.
Oh, all right. That's
Like an
old.
Adam Sandler movie.
Nick, you have any product? You have any shows coming up? Yes, you do. In Jacksonville, you announced that.
Yeah, I do. I got a show coming up December 20th. I'm gonna be spitting. The homie Moses West got a show called Poetry on the Pole in Jacksonville, Florida, December 20th. Ugly Sweater Christmas edition. And it's all erotic poetry. We're gonna be spitting. I'm gonna be bringing my product there. It's gonna be books on books, ready to sell to the masses, and it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be fun.
All right. And Nick, make sure you reach out to Derek Graham. You can hit him up in the chat. He do a lot of shows in Atlanta. Really, all y'all really need to hit him up, get his information. If y'all don't know who he is, just hit him up here or Google him. He's Googleable. Okay, Queen Sheba, use your word, Googleable. All right, but next on the mic, we got Miss Ebony the Goddess. Ebony the Goddess. Y'all show us some love. Ebony, we can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, all that talking, your microphone.
How about now?
We hear you now. There you go. I see what your background. I see what your background, girl.
Y'all catch me off guard every time, Keith.
Let me show you mine. Hold on, let me turn my video on. Hold on.
I was trying to get my computer up, but it's slow. So I'm gonna just do something old. Let me think. Let me step outside because I'm in the house with everybody. Step outside. I'll do something old. Oh yeah, I never heard that. Okay, I'll do this poem. It's called The Black We Wear. Southern trees bear a strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from poplar trees. We are the seed of strange fruit, trading our ancestors' noose for a business suit, validating our worth, collecting college degrees, paying with our time, our energy, and our creativity, bound by the will of all that drives us, putting our purpose aside for the sake of feeding our families, survival of the fittest, endurance of the relentless, living paycheck to paycheck, working our fingers to the bone, building everyone else's businesses instead of our own, adding fuel to the fire that consumes the God within, carrying a torch of our heritage tattooed on the outside of our skin, masking the Black we wear to be more acceptable to society, castrating our men, cutting their beards, their faces resembling more of a boy than that of a man. First to come, last to leave, devoting our life to a business that couldn't care less if we eat or sleep, using our strength to build empires we're not meant to coexist in. When it's time for a promotion, seniority and worth ethics don't seem to mean a thing. Hiding our naturally kiki crowns and helmets of bone straight perfection, covering our curves in oversized clothes because of someone else's deception. Neatly tucking away our blackness deep inside our heavily starched compliance, turning the Black we were on and off like a light switch, cognitive dissonance, sending our own into our neighborhoods to capitalize on the Black dollar, allowed to turn the Black we were in for a measly $10 an hour. Make it home day after day, shedding corporate America's acceptance from our minds and our brains. Only when nestled safely inside our crime-filled ghettos are we free to reveal the true beauty of our locks and afros. Free to look in the mirror and see the real me. Free to say what we think, no matter how harsh or how mean. Only thing is, it's our reflections we see, feeding ourselves the aggravations we feel as employees. Friday doesn't come soon enough. Living life as an underdeveloped grown-up. We're not allowed to show emotion, only as valuable as our thoughts are unspoken. Covert racism flying like bullets do, striking every descendant bearing a hint of black and blue. For every angry black woman, for every big bad dude, raping our children of a legacy, dying with everything but generational wealth to leave, chained to the acceptance of our reality, all because of the black we are wearing. Here is a strange and bitter cry. The black we wear.
I gotta use my shaker.
Even trying to sing and shit. Okay.
That was amazing.
Lessons.
No.
Acceptance of our reality, Lord.
I'm taking lessons.
Yeah. Y'all need to check out my album though.
You
Ebony
finished?
Speak.
You finished with it?
Oh, I'm really close. I'm
How
really
you gonna check
close.
that? You ain't finished with it. You talking about checking out. We talking about Nike.
Hey, I'm trying to put it in your ear for 2021.
That's what I'm talking about. When you let
Yeah.
me, I want to buy the first one.
Okay, I got you. I
I want
got
to do
you.
it for your mama do.
All right. I don't think my mama need to hear it though.
Then you go again. Hey, no, mama do. Don't do that.
We'll see. I might let her hear a little something.
That's mom. If you said it, she done heard it. Trust me.
I'm sure she done heard it. She just ain't heard it from me, y'all. Y'all seen the side my mama ain't seen.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank y'all. I appreciate this blessing of the mic.
Thank you. You ready for tomorrow night?
Oh, most definitely. Who you asking?
I'm asking you. You ain't even mentioned the show. I had to bring it up.
I'm glad you said something because tomorrow night, y'all know we're gonna be live virtually and we will also be in person. So we got 10 tickets. If anybody trying to get a ticket, just let a sister know. You know what I'm saying? We got Venus versus Mars. We got Salam hitting the mic, coming through with a little something with Mars, you know what I'm saying, for the Mars side. Then we got the feature for the night, the K Marie coming with the Venus side, you know what I'm saying, over here. Wrecking the thing, okay. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. That's it. But you know, we got some more that's coming on the mic tonight that's gonna, you know, show y'all a little something.
Okay. We ready for it. And what time it start tomorrow?
It will be 8 p.m. Central Time.
Okay. And
Doors open 7:30.
and where will it be live streamed at? Or how can they follow the live stream?
It will be from StreamYard, but you'll see it on Facebook. If you look on our Black on Black Rhyme Step to the Mic Facebook page, you'll be able to stream it live there.
All right. That's what's up. All right, next on the mic, we got Miss Jessica representing Florida. Well, actually, she representing the Sunshine State from the Sunshine State, Florida and California. Y'all supposed to love JD.
I just came to shake my shakers.
You know, trying to shake your ass, man. Do a poem.
Something inside, something no cannot. Black women. See, most of us, we work hard for what we earn. Even though a lot of our black men choose not to give us the respect that they lie, they cheat, and they steal. And they swear on their mothers and their kids' lives that for us, they'll die and for us, they'll kill. But my black brothers, we your black sisters, we're not asking for all that. All we asking is for some consistency. Help us take care of these kids and pay a few of these bills. But when asked why they do these stupid things, their stupid explanation is because y'all black women just so mean. But my black brothers, do you not realize that it is we, your black sisters, who work, wash, cook, and clean? And yet you choose to acknowledge us with the word that starts with a B? Do I walk on 4 feet? Do I bark like a dog? Do I live where it says Coco's home? Have you ever seen me chew on a bone? Do I wag my tail when I'm happy? Do I growl when I'm mad? Well, those are things that dogs do. And unlike any four-legged animal, I can't recall doing any of that. Black men, some of you make me so goddamn mad. When I think about the fact that it is we, your Black sisters, who live for you. We die for you. We even take 9 months of our lives so that we're able to give life to more of you. And you still don't give us the respect that we deserve. Hold on, wait. That is until you want to put thoughts in our heads that you love us, just so we'll get in your bed. But hell no, I ain't with it. When you talking about let me hit it, hit what? Hit the door. Because this Black woman, Jessica Denise Dosters, answer is no. Until you learn to RESPECT me, and until on this little finger I happen to still ring, there is no way that in you or any other man's bed will I be. Because I got something inside so strong. Yeah, my voice dead, so I cannot sing that part. Yay.
Done did your thing. Done did your thing.
It sounded good to me, sis.
All these singers
Well,
tonight.
I got to sing it in the Macy Grace. My son been playing a lot of basketball lately, so he been having like 3 and 4 games every day during tournament. So I just been screaming. I'm that mom in the stands that be going ham for all the little babies on the court. So voice gone, y'all.
Just
I'm
you
happy.
gonna come up with your CD or book?
Never.
Okay, we waiting on it. We'll be here. We will be here.
All right.
All right, let's see who we got next. Abyss, you still got your mic off? Oh, I see Patrice Morgan. Patrice, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, you doing that dope poem tonight? You inbox me?
No, I didn't.
No, I said, are you doing it tonight?
I can. I just got a lot of background. I would have to walk away.
You walk away. Ebony do it every show, don't you, Ebony? Well, Patrice, you get ready. We're gonna call somebody else, then we're gonna call you up, all right? So get your back situated. So since we on the P word, we're gonna call up Peggy next. Peggy, what's up? I call her by her government name, my bad. She might not even answer to that. Jessica, I like that shirt. I want to put mine on too. Jacayla ain't got now. X ain't got now.
I told you I needed another one.
What happened to your other one?
I ain't gonna lie, I got a white tee on mine in the closet.
You got what, X?
I got a white tee on.
Man, tell him it's white on white. Tell him it's tone on tone. We can't see
it.
X, if you got some paint, that's draw on it, bro. You an artist. You draw on it.
Be creative.
Yeah, just do a little song. Do a little song.
Make it work.
But Patrice, you ready? Ashley Waller, you're going to get next, all right?
Can you put someone else in front of me? I'm trying to pull it now.
Ashley going to go next.
I'm going to put it out now. So you want me to go now?
I do.
Hey, Keith. Hey, everybody.
Hey, you ready for tomorrow?
Yes.
Y'all gonna show Salam up?
Yep.
He been talking. Ready. He said, I'm finna show them. I'm finna show them what he didn't know what planet he's on Jupiter. I say Jupiter. I was Venus and Mars. I mean, you know bigger than what I am.
Salam. This one is called I Am the Voice. I am the voice of my ancestors that died screaming as they drowned by the waves because they refused to be slaves. This was not a cruise ship, but life-changing. From chains to whips, being gunned down by bullet tips. No, this was not a paradise trip. I am the voice of the strange fruit that hung from the tree. I am the voice of my Black people that's been gunned down in the streets. I am the voice of the little girls that blowed up in Birmingham church that Sunday. I am the voice of Emmett Till, life robbed at 14 before he could really live. I am the voice of the mothers, fathers, and children that was snatched apart. I am the voice of the lovers that wasn't able to mend their hearts. Love wasn't so easy in these parts. The woman you may have loved could have been an apple of master's eyes, made to live in a big house, causing you to despise. Rape after rape, still having to fix his dinner plate, only being able to dream of a love you can have freely. Maybe master allowed some to marry, but they knew that as soon as they jumped the broom, at any given time, he could sell them, separating them from their family. We must stop taking love freely for granted. Being able to have children without fear of them being auctioned away. Being able to go to the store without being beaten or hung to our graves for not having masters pass that day. Those are the dreams that our ancestors had for us. I am that voice sent to tell you to wake up. We were created in the image of God. We have dominion over the earth. I am that voice sent to tell you to rise. Sing your song, read your read, dance your dance, beat your drums, learn about your culture, pray to your God freely. I am the voice sent to you from the souls very deep that dreamed of you living freely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, voice. Okay, voice.
Sweet, baby, sweet.
I am that voice.
Come on, Queen.
I am that voice. All right. Mobile coming through tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that show out tomorrow night.
Mic check.
Step to the mic.
Mic check.
Step to the mic. Portraiture.
Mic check.
Are y'all gonna say that every time I say it?
Yep.
I'm over here checking my mic. I said, I'm not muted. I'm just playing. What's up, Detroit? Used to be my neighbor. I see you with your hoodie on.
What up, though, Keyboy?
You with the government name, Keyboy.
Yeah.
How you doing?
How you been?
All right.
We doing great, man.
That's what's up.
Somebody say Detroit.
Oh, look
Yes, sir. We up in here.
Right
If
there.
I wanted to come in.
Somebody he don't do portrait.
No. Hi. How do you do
you out.
You go to.
No, it's been a while, brother. It's been a while.
My wife on here too.
On the comment about them.
Your wife on here too? She doing a poem too?
And then click
If she want to.
What's her
name? She on here. Tanisha Holla.
Oh, we're gonna get it. The next we got Mr. Ali. Ali, you ready to do your thing?
For everybody, it'll say everybody. But if you just want one person to see, I don't know that girl.
I'm just here to watch.
Jessica.
Yeah,
What's her name? Right here. Yeah, because I'm friends with her. And then put.
How y'all? I can't do no poem today. I just came to watch.
If you're not talking to the group, can you put yourself on mute?
Oh, you gotta mute you too.
Yeah, everybody use the microphone.
Still hear us.
Let me tell y'all, that's Ashley background doing that. Let me see who else doing. I'm snitching. Omari ain't got his mic muted.
How do you go back? Close. Oh yeah, close. I'm gonna have to close.
All right. So Patricia, ready to do your thing?
Yes, is it okay to just do audio?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. I'm sorry?
You get your hair did?
No, I'm taking my hair out.
Girl, I'm gonna turn my camera, look at my hair. I'm gonna show you mine. Do not feel bad. You see it? I'm about finished. You see it?
Further than me.
It's all about progress. All about progress.
But the name of the poem is Triggered, and I just said basically it's from Black Boy Mom because it relates to every Black boy mom. And it's the timer set years before he was born, years before his father's father. When did Handsome turn into threat? What can we do to protect our sons, our nephews, our husbands? Have we figured it out yet? Is it protest? Do the rules apply? Law-abiding citizen, why did he die? Handcuffed, hands up. Enough is enough. Are we growing? Are we creating generational wealth? Or are we showing, exposing, and gloating? Can we boycott for real? Do we have the skills? farmers, lawyers, doctors. Our ancestors were slaughtered, yet we're still giving them wealth. I'm triggered. Hold on, guys. I lost the other side. One moment. One second. Stabbed over chicken and a running shoe. Did we really evolve? He's only 2. Bobos and no-nos. I can't raise a Black boy like this. Materialism and capitalism, he needs to live. He needs to comprehend. He needs to love. Call me crazy, but I'm not raising a thug. An athlete, a rapper, a lawyer. I'm raising a Black boy. He can hold any title and still be a target. Can you save him? I'm talking to my light-skinned friend. Can you raise your son not to hate mine? Can you raise your daughter not to lie? I'm triggered by your silence, our history, our pain. Black boy mom.
One time for them people that make them suns shine. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all that cat that make them suns shine. Don't worry about it.
We called it.
And that was Patrice's first time on the mic with Black on Black Rhyme. That's all right. So have you been writing any more poems?
Yes, I have. That's just the first one I ever posted or released.
Okay, well, you make sure you come. Does your twin write?
I don't think so. Not really.
If she don't write, you tell her she wrong. All right, you work on that.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
No, you're right.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, Ali, you next. You ready?
He say he not doing it.
Jessica.
I got too much noise in my background to be performing, so I'm just watching today.
Man, you do a short poem. I don't care about that noise in the background. I care about that noise in the front ground.
These kids too unpredictable, man.
We'll just pause if they come in. You don't posted 5 new poems online this week, but you can't do one old one on the virtual show. Boy, I tell you.
Show some love to us.
Called me the greatest. I said, this guy. I bet. This is what I told. Now you can ask my wife. I said, I bet Ali get on here Friday. You see all these poems he posting? He don't go here Friday halfway laying down to my. I just came to watch. I won $5 off you. I send you $250.
Okay, cash at me.
No, my cash app ain't working. We got some more people from. I see from. Hold up. Ron said his wife wanted to go. Tanisha, where you at?
Yeah, get on here, babe.
I was saying hello to everybody. Hi.
Hey. Oh, that's all. Oh, she doing Ali on us.
Yeah, that's all I got tonight.
Wow.
I love that poem that just went though, Keyboy. Serious.
Like that. Hey, you got a black son?
See if she got something else for us.
Huh?
See if she got something else for us.
You're gonna let her go back around. I'm gonna hit up in the chat and hype up real good. Can I do 3 more? Not 3 more, but 1 more. We need just 1 more. All right. So next on the mic, see, I want somebody from Mobile to volunteer. Because I'm calling people out, everybody telling me no. I just want somebody from Mobile, so I go.
Zadora said she was going.
I was thinking the same thing. That's what I was thinking of. That's why we had to do her last time she was on. So Dora, that was your hint.
I'm coming. Give me one. All right. I got you. Thank you, Kay, for volunteering me. I appreciate you so much.
You're welcome. That was me. That was Key, Kay.
What y'all don't know is that the whole gang is at the crib. Everyone's here. Right.
I like that.
Here you go. This one is called Piney Woods. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of my childhood, I will fear that as I age, I lose, and that will never change. As I walk gravel under bare feet, country wind beneath my hair, I've realized that the piney woods done got a whole lot emptier, as I am left with nothing more than the spirits of the trees and memories of barefoot children at play, a grandmother's warning of safety, a neighbor's plum tree, and inches upon inches of fresh sugar cane. My mouth sweetens as I inhale my freedom and exhale my past. That little girl who took time to nurse the flowers, dance in the rain, who played in dirt while engaging in the whisper of the crickets. That girl who thought her granddad would live forever, whose grandmother was endless, whose home would never not be their own, the home that is now occupied only by their memories and spirits. Our hearts are short a song, a verse taken out way too soon. And we are trying to find the words to learn how to sing alone. And that song has no words. It has no melody or sound. The song is found in the tremble of a grieving lip and the blink of a tear-filled eye. That inaudible sound that comes only when your throat closes and you can't cry, when your tears have dried up and your body is consumed with grief. When the whispers of the trees and the humming of the bushes, the crunch of the grass all sound the same. Hands outreach, trying to grasp the whole of the childhood you miss, viewing your past through tunnel vision, hyper-focused on what was left behind, the regretful thoughts of being happy to leave, thinking you were better than the country that raised you, realizing that city living was not your crystal stair, and now you want the tranquility of home. You want arms to embrace you like your grandmother used to. You want to sit at the table and eat dinner while your granddad tells stories of hunting and fish, laughing to yourself as he lies about the big one that got away. The days spent looking out into the cornfield, your dog's golden coat shines. He looks as if he's a lion prowling through the savannah. There's no more drinking from water hoses. The four-wheelers permanently parked. Chicken coop only holds the feathers of what used to be there, and the coon dogs are long gone. Yea, though I walk out the valley of where I grew up, I return to the home that I am building for my own. I fear only that if I don't keep speaking, the stories will die with me.
That was beautiful.
Yes, that was dope.
Oh,
Thank you. Yeah,
that was a
you.
diamond. That was a gem right there. That was.
Thank you.
I almost want to tell you to do it again. That girl said, "Cool dog." When we trying to be out more country than me, Zador. I'm country. I'm Polk County. I'm the country person.
No, you're right.
Come out, dog.
I grew up behind a cotton field down the dirt road. It don't get no country than that.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. We grew up raising hogs and stuff and collecting slop to feed the
I done
hogs.
had orange trees. Keep telling about the orange trees.
Orange trees. You know what? I'm gonna hit it with a poem, Ali. Now I might not finish it because I've been eating.
You know,
I'm
you
trying
keep
to
the
do it. All
bucket
right.
in the kitchen and you scrape all the leftovers in the bucket in the kitchen.
Yeah. Here we go.
We left that for the
Hold on, let me mute everybody. The son of a fruit picker who never drank liquor but talked slicker than WD-40. I've been a sporty since I've been a shorty. My lordy, I went to Saudi for Desert Storm. I stayed warm with my mom's praying arm because she was spiritual and churchy. You heard me? My pops worked me on holidays and weekends. Picking beans with my friends. We made a killing by earning the living. Not picking oranges wasn't the peeling. The irony of the statement that got me in my feelings. Now here I am spilling the beans of what it means to be a nice guy. So twice I must mention the fact that I will never take back my childhood in the wildhood for anything. Cause many sing of being rich, but soon switch when they realize the drama it come with. And they weren't equipped with the right foundation to get to it. Was given the chance to dance but blew it with them 2 left feet, but not me, Mr. Bow-legged and not needed. Your cut negative comments are not needed. I took advantage of my disadvantage. I didn't map it out, I planned it, I just did it. I waited the chickens and bitties. I ran the stray dogs and wild hogs. Resisted temptation from a fruit grove nation. Resisted temptation from a crack nation. I used my fruit grove education to grow trees and plant seeds all across this plantation for us to get right. And if you don't believe in yourself, you better get right. As long as you got breath, you can get right or you can get gone. If you don't believe in yourself, then you can get gone. From my friend list, and I'm gonna end this little rap with this caption. Let me reintroduce myself, aka Key Boy, better known as Pappin' Cat Son, represent Polk County. Yeah.
Boys!
Yes, sir. Yes,
Talk
sir.
about it. Talk about it.
Nice with it. Nice with it.
Lady Z done brought me out of retirement. That's okay though. That's what Mobile make you mobile. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So hopefully, I think Ali said he want to go now. I've been reading the chat. Ali said, man, gonna call me up. That's what's up. Dora, you did that.
You just gonna try to force me to go, huh?
Yeah. Everybody checking the chat like he ain't say that.
Y'all quiet down for a second. Okay. Shh. What? Hold on. What? Here's a blanket. Okay. I don't know. Tell me a poem to do.
The dogs in the park.
Oh God, that's a long one. I don't want to do that long.
All right. Well, what about the lady, your neighbor? You were trying to turn her out.
Man,
Hold on.
What point you talking about? You trying to be the handyman?
She talking about the lady. I got kids in the room.
Sorry. Don't do that.
Hold on. Okay. Dogs in the park. No, I don't want to do dogs in the park. Hold on. Let me think of what I want to do. Oh gosh. I'm gonna try this one. I don't know if I'm gonna remember it. Oh gosh, how I start? No, forget it. I'm gonna go to a safe one that I know I can do. Dog, I'm drawing a blank on everything. How Lion King start? No.
That was a good one.
So,
how do I go to character?
I'm tired of that age-old argument about I only hustle these rocks on the block so I can feed my children. Feed your children? Nigga, please. Most crack babies I know lay up in hospital beds and eat through IVs, not the drive-thrus at McD's and be king, so stop lying. I mean, for real, stop lying, because you can't be king of the jungle if you ain't got Simba's pride. Prodigal son returned to the homeland for the sake of the family. Courage of Mufasa, willing to die in the stampede to save your children, but you done caused our ghettos to get scarred and they got you like them hyenas, laughing. But here's a joke that ain't been funny since the early 80s. Shh, quiet. Here's a joke that ain't been funny since the early 80s. Convince inner city youth to subdivide the city in territories, but the government still reigns. Meanwhile, streets got flooded with cocaine, crack, and guns. Watch them fight it out and kill themselves, willing to die for a block that they only rent property on. Survival of the fittest in this concrete jungle, so primitive and basic. Sit back and laugh at what they put in place. Then coin phrases like black on black crime is on the rise, as if no other races were a part of the equation. Things get out of control, it's time to save face. In community meetings, they introduce Operation War on Drugs for the cleanup. I just wish these game bangers would have been smart enough to make the CIA sign a prenup, just in case this marriage of trusting the cops went down south like trips to the border of Texas and Florida for the re-up. It's a jungle out there, and y'all can't see the forest for the trees. I mean, I can give a damn about your nickel and dime weed operation. You should have been a landscaper if you wanted to make money cutting grass. How is it you can hustle on the block, sun up the sun down, but don't have the courage to get out, start a legit business and earn some real cash? Feed your family? Nigga, please. How dare you put yourself on the same parallel axis of single moms who work 2 jobs fighting off sexual harassment, and the only solace is the fact they get an extra income deduction on their taxes. Fact is, first rule of the jungle, protect the herd. But see, I've heard about the alpha male going off on expeditions on 26s, and it don't make sense the way he trying to make these dollars holler. And all I can tell our women, it's Hakuna Matata. Like, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. We gonna get these men back to the basics where the father protects and the mother nurtures. Can't go against Mother Nature. I hate to see the universe off balance. I mean, how you gonna be king of the jungle when you act more cowardice than that lion from the Wizard of Oz? Pause. You wanna learn to feed, quiet. You want to learn to feed your family and take a lesson in love from a real Lion King. I'm like Sammy Sosa in his prime, the way I go to bat for my Cubs. Nigga, please. Shut up. When will we ever stop? Listen, when parents get a new age-old argument, something like, I hustle stocks on corporate blocks to feed my children. All right, y'all. Sorry about those interruptions.
Hey, they ain't get louder. You started doing it more, but you got through it. I'm glad you decided to do it. Been a while since I heard that.
That's my new favorite of yours. I like that.
You got a whole bunch of favorites of mine. Like, matter of fact, I think you should feature again next month.
You gonna feature next month?
I think you should do it again because he only
yeah, you should.
He did an hour feature. Yeah,
I like that joint. That was nice.
You gotta find the old features so I know not to do the same poems.
It's on the YouTube. The whole link on the YouTube.
Oh, you got it up?
I think Keyboard should feature next month.
What's your YouTube? What's the YouTube?
Y'all heard God. Y'all heard God.
To my third. Your third law when his number, he's sacking now. I mean, he now.
I think Keyboard should feature next month.
I am.
That boy voice so deep, Jesus.
At least Keith Keyboard Rogers. I put it in the chat.
Okay.
What's up, Jess?
All the old shows on there. Jessica Third, you just inbox each other. Y'all talking over us, man. Y'all do that every time y'all get on here.
You a lie.
At the
He lying hard. He lying hard too.
Somebody see him $10 on the cash app, and he'll come on a virtual Friday.
I said 25.
I heard 10. Since you heard 25, you got 2.5 minutes to do a poem. You up? Hey, but before you do your poem, tell them about what you got going on.
Got a vegan restaurant called Vegans International, 1840 Hampton Street. That's in Columbia. We're also doing. We'll be hosting the Black on Black Rhyme Carolina, my bad, Carolina open mics out of there as well as me holding special events. I'll start doing vegan catering, everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sea moss, I produce about 15 different varieties of sea moss that we sell out of the restaurant as well. So, you know, just doing a little something. That's it.
You ready for the poem now?
Oh, you ready for the poem?
Well, not me, we.
I'm gonna just do what I did the last time, then you're gonna hear it again.
Oh, you doing a poem you did in 2019? Okay, that's what's up.
I just want to be.
What you doing, soldier?
Yeah, I'm doing soldier. I just want to be able to cry on your shoulder and you not judging me. Brush my head and say, baby, you a black man, and I understand that this world can get ugly, but you stand your ground. And when you're feeling tired and tried, you come home and lay your burdens down, baby. I will comfort you. Bust slugs like an old school thug when they come for you. I'm talking guns, soldier. My SOULJAH, I'm talking till it's over. Burn this shit till it flames and smolders. Be my rock and my pillow at the same damn time. And when drama finds us home, we bust the same damn nines, baby. I ride for you. I mean, I'm on side of you. Black man, I'm proud of you. I need to hear those words from you. And if this love be an army, I proudly serve for you. I'm your general. I'll call cadence to beat of your heart. But I just need you to do one thing, stay in sync with the beat of my heart, because we are one. And I stand firm on these grounds. We stand firm on these grounds. I'll raise you up, just hold me down. I'm not a quitter. It's just sometimes I need to rest my head from your shoulder to your legs, baby. I just need to rest my head. This world gets heavy, and my every thought is to make it home to you. I'm guilty of driving while black. They said that's wrong to do. They killing us often in traffic stops. And to be honest, I fear for my life. There's an all-out war on the black man in America, and the devils don't read you no rights. They just shoot, take your life in front of your seeds, lay your body on the ground and watch you bleed, separate your body from your soul and do the same to your brothers. Black lives do not matter to these devilish motherfuckers. They kill us for sport, shooting us down like wild game. Do our sons and nephews the same? You can't fathom Satan, he's insane. So just let me hold you for a little while longer. For that just in case I won't make it home moment. But know your man will go down fighting. There's no pulp in this component, part of my passion. But more than likely they coming to get me. But I promise you I'm taking a few of them devilish bastards with me. So for now, let's just take this time to embrace our love. Stand face to face with our love. There's no replacing our love. I'll stand for you, you stand for me. There's no shaking in our fold. I'll be resurrected through my seeds 10 times the God, 10 times bold. Peace to the God. Back talk.
Yeah, talk back.
Yeah.
Let's go, poet.
That's what I'm talking about. I was gonna say, so I'm gonna wait till the next virtual, that third song, before I say it. That way, I guarantee you get back on the next one. Keep what you're gonna see on the virtual. Get on the virtual and see. Y'all so Thirsty Love. That's the founder of Black and Black Ryan, Carolina, in the building. Yeah, we got chapters like a book. Yeah. But doggone Mobile represent harder than Tallahassee tonight. We got about 15 poor from Mobile tonight.
They get to represent their
Oh,
people.
wow. They said they practicing for perfection for their show tomorrow.
That's called support.
Show you right.
It is. Next we got Lady V. Lady V, where you at?
Hey, little pretty baby, that's waving.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How about y'all?
You all right? You ready to do your thing?
Sure. Hold on a minute. Let me.
You know, I like when y'all say hell yeah instead of hell no.
You want me to say hell no? Because I'm at work?
Well, we are professional poets. All of us are at work.
Well, I'm at the non-poetry job.
All right, yeah, heaven yeah.
I should have prepped you to deal with Keith. You know, you gotta be quick. If you're not quick, you slow.
You prep that vegan food. Prep that.
Listen, when you talk about that vegan food, you gotta come correct. You gotta put some respect on that man food. Cause when I tell you that joint is just bomb, that joint is bomb. Oh, let me remove this background. That could have been why I had issues. I had to log out the Zoom, update it, download the new one, and then just to come back in this. How y'all doing? Lady V Poetry here. I'm about to do this thing, this one poem, and then I'm going to go back into my humble little work mode. I've watched prayers become symphonies, heard them serenade prime time as if they were philharmonic. Black lineage shared on city streets, the conductor, cueing a melody revolving around red blood on black pavement. Death of humans with darker hue as tempo. Skin color their only common meter. A melodic discord with no resolve. The stage is silent. Black mother solo eulogies in unison. A chord progression on repeat. Silent cries of why must I bury my child echoes as loud as a triangle in the concert hall through a measure of rest. The questions, A call with no response. Prayers for dying babies never reach the director's back, so the world doesn't understand the magnitude of their loss. I've heard the community's desires for Black blood to cause more than riots fall on deaf ears. Hashtags are no longer sharp because they become so natural. A part of our daily lives. Their names fall flat like accidental notes on the staff. The composer says this is an isolated occurrence, as if there's not another death. Correction, accidental note every measure. No need to change the key signature when you can't recognize an issue that needs to be addressed. No need to change the headlines when the next sonata will be the same. Why didn't God show me that prayers aren't sharp knives to protect the orchestra from bullets pierced? See, prayers won't crescendo until Forcefield's block of early death. The grand finale of the orchestra cannot reverse countless lives lost. There's no way to heal a broken heart after your child's demise has ripped it into a million parts. See, no one ever told me that I love you transpose means I die if you don't make it home tonight. You never told me that I love you transposed means I die if you don't make it home tonight. See, I'm still watching prayers become symphonies as they serenade prime time.
Deep.
That talk.
Talk that.
That is ridiculous. That was awesome.
That was deep. Real deep.
I got a text somebody hit me and say, call Sade next. Sade, you performing tonight?
I forgot we live on Facebook.
Oh yeah, he coming. She coming. Here she comes.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. So the poem I'm doing tonight is called Oracle. Head so good, he knows when I miss him, I'm gonna step to the mic.
Mic check.
Splendidly orating vibratos of pleasure. I kiss his hip, inscribing songs of Allegua. Each flick of my frenulum opens the door to other worlds, welcoming his dick with manifestations. Insatiable desires of tasting him. 2 hands, one on his shaft, one playing the keys on his perineum. As our breaths sink, we slow it down. Each slurp, spit, stroke, and fuck become our soundtrack. His veins lay the roadmap to his treasure. Never choking, only bringing forward emollients of lust. Let's write out our desires and place them under our crown, so in our thoughts we birth more than our babies. When his dick jumps, it convinces me that I'm at the right place at the right time. Standing between heaven and devouring his soul. Intergalactic loving. Let's fuck on Jupiter's 79 moons and declare gospel for the universe. When we lock eyes, he slowly starts to drift into the abyss of the 13 types of orgasms a man can have, and he's halfway to 6. His moans play a tune. Sorry, I hum a tune while his moans play in minor key. To an untrained ear, that may sound melancholy, but to me, it's laced with emotional intensity. His toes crack. Tsunamis of explicit epithets placate his mouth, releasing the buildup, almost competing my quest down south. His body convulses, balls disappear, as I denote erotic cadences on his tip, taking his nut back. My shot of tequila, canvassing his phallus for any drop that I've missed. As remnants of lust drip down my lips, I pull him in to give me a kiss. That's all.
I'm finna sound like Soulja Boy. Kiss. Kiss. Yeah. I'm a mobile too. That's a baby back there? Who that back there doing?
That sounds like an adult yelling in the background.
That was a baby. I said, oh, that baby way too much. Yeah, that's an adult back there. That sounded like K. Marie, actually.
Probably good.
All right, next in the mic, we got Mr. Frankie representing the bottom, Tallahassee, and ATL. Y'all show us a little Frank. Frank, we miss you, man. Mr. Versatility.
What?
That's the same thing I'm saying, Jessica. What?
Dang, I done invited that dude like 10 times. He ain't never came on.
I know. I just hit him up tonight. I'm sorry. It worked. Something worked. Keep inviting him. He ain't actually on yet because he ain't said nothing, but he on.
He cut his hair off and cut us off too.
That's how they do when they get big sometimes. Frankie, you up? I guess he ain't.
I don't think he is.
Well, Omari, you ready? So we're gonna call up Omari, and then we're gonna call up our feature.
All right.
Our feature.
How's everybody doing?
We all right, man. How you doing,
brother?
Hey, man. I'm here.
And guess what? We here.
I'm here. Yeah.
Listen,
You H-E-R-E, we H-E-A-R. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cold. It's cold up here in Detroit, so I need to come down to Tallahassee. So.
Oh, it's cold in Florida. It's 71 degrees outside. It's cold here too.
Quit playing.
All right. So, man, I'm out of practice. Let me see if I can get this joint in. All right. I just want to kiss you in special places. Lick you in ways that send you through multiple stages of making intense faces. Touch you so beautifully that your chemical makeup becomes unstable and changes, and your body earthquakes and spills lakes in at least 9 phases. Have you tongue-tied as my tongue glides through your existence? Make your eyes roll from positions reminiscent of taffy conditions. Remix your back and spine. Rewind your mind through time and make your orgasms rhyme. Send us ecstasy beyond sublime and draw lines and signs on your body to remind my taste buds where to climb next time. I want to interpret all of your motions and noises. Cause you to speak in tongues and speak in interplanetary voices. In fact, when you climax, I want you to come so hard to the conclusion that when your senses finally return, you'll mistake me for an illusion. But I'm just a man, interphasing into your pulsating perfection. I let my heartbeat indicate when I find the right angle and direction. Yes, I love this connection. It's like we were made to intersect without an inch to spare, but when you tap into my adrenaline, another inch appears. I want to inhale your condensation and consume you. Cause you to speak and inhale your condensations and consume you. Do something to you until you speak in tongues of voodoo. I don't need to breathe anymore. I take leave from my life just to be your personal man whore. And I must be courageous to keep my face at the entrance of your cave, but to the blueprint of your moisture, I'm an eternal slave. See, this ain't sex. It's sexless. This is a man's journey to the most beautiful nexus. When I sample you, it should never be called oral, because I'm just examining the portal that turns men into mere mortals. Baby, can I just drip my life poetry inside of you? So the truest part of my essence will always reside in you. Because I want you to be the last woman I ever taste, the last to ever discover the cushion of my face. See, I want our nights to be full of frozen grapes, back rubs, and tantra. I want to be more than your man. I want to be the man that makes you recite my name like a mantra. Tattoo me on your internal pinkness so I can unlock your mystery and find the perfect G-spot sequence. I don't want to beat it. I want to treat it just right. Lick, taste, touch, and eat it just right. So those explosions along your spine will make you cream through the night. And if that's all right with you, just say yes.
Hey, before I say anything, Pastor, First Lady, I want to apologize. I ain't
Hey,
know
Miss Agnes.
they was gonna get so godly with their words tonight. But I want to say this right here. That's what Adam and Eve was doing. That's where Cain and Abel came from. Don't y'all understand, all right? See, y'all got them Bible verses on this thing right here. We got them vital verses. Yes. Y'all be getting religious, we be getting spiritual. Nah, I'm just playing. Omar, we miss you, man.
Hey, man.
It's retirement.
I just started back to writing, man. I haven't performed yet, though. It's been 4 years.
Well, Ali come out of retirement every 2 weeks, so welcome back. All right, you got to pull him out of retirement. So, I'm gonna call you Christina Marie. Your name is K. I'm gonna read the screen. No, I won't call you no Christina. Your name is K. Marie. But K. Marie, we're gonna call her one more poet. All right. She's actually the poet laureate. You know what? I'm gonna let her tell y'all. And y'all, she does shows. Hopefully, she advertises a show so all the poets pay attention when she advertises a show, and y'all can get on it. All right. And hey, Agnes, I see you. So next we have Kaniki. Where you at?
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you for telling me about this. I was actually on another show, so I'm glad I was able to get on this show because I love you guys. How's everybody doing? I hope fine and great. I only seen 2 people so far, but yeah. So I want to first ask: is the pastor on here for real? Is it really a pastor?
No, I was just joking, girl.
Okay. I was just checking.
Man, God, dog it.
Just let me know what's happening up in here. Let me know. I mean, I love the Lord, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out what's happening. So anyway, I am Kaniki Jakarta. I am the first Black Poet Laureate of Alexandria, Virginia. I am originally from Mobile, Alabama. I am married to one of my favorite poets. I'm my first poet. I'm my favorite poet. People always ask me if 13 of Nazareth is my favorite poet. No, I'm my favorite poet. He is one of my favorite poets. So I am married to him, happily married. What's up, 13? You cool? He said, what's up, y'all? Okay.
10 plus 1, we said, what's up?
He said, what's up? Yeah. So anyway, I think I may have done my last show today. I gotta think about that. I'm tired. It's been a long year and I'm tired, but I host at Busboys and Poets first Mondays. I do it live on Instagram right now at Busboys and Poets. If you follow that, I am in the DC metro area, so there are like 7 Busboys and Poets. So it's the thing that's popping right now. I do host a workshop. It's called Write Like a Woman, and I've been doing that for 5 years. And I do workshops on publishing, on marketing, on writing. I do consulting. I do a whole lot of things. So I'm gonna do a poem because I do poetry too. So I'm gonna do a poem. So yeah, and I'll put my information in the chat so you guys can follow me. And I would love for you guys to be on one of my platforms and hopefully feature you to show some light and be able to put some money in your pocket. Okay. So since Amari was doing the love poem, I want to do something sexy too. Let me wait a minute. Hold on. I want to do something too, because that's why I wanted to find out what the pastor was on here, because I didn't want to have to be prayed for at the end. Okay. So this is my poem. It is called Hunt Me Down. So I've heard that men are like hunters, like to play seek and hide. So I've slowed down my stride just so you can catch me. Wet like water so you can fetch me. Flexible so you can stretch me. Didn't want to make this task too hard. Took off my camouflage so I can be seen in plain sight. So you can see what love looked like. Wanted to appease your appetite. I made a twirl for you. I threw rose petals at my own feet. I'm a fast talking country girl, so I slowed down my speech. Running in this heat, increase my pheromones. Let me hear panting in your baritone, the clacking of my heels, a monotone, a mating call stiletto, increasing your heart rate with an echo. Take out your arrow, be my Cupid, aim for me. Pierce me with your dagger, create a swagger just for me. Change my first and last name to Alpha and Omega and howl it in your dialect. Baptize me with your sweat. Oh, but you have to catch me first. Pursue me like I'm the only religion. My body is the temple and I'm your church. Don't run too fast now. Don't want you to fall and get hurt. The maze to my heart might be a little bit much. You like to run right. Run on over in my direction. This is perfection at its best. Don't even take time to rest, because I've heard that men are like hunters. Let me be your prey, and I pray that you don't get tired. Thank you very much, guys. Y'all are awesome and amazing. I appreciate you.
And they can put your contact information in the chat so they can contact you if need be.
Okay.
And if anybody have events going on, put the information in the chat. We need to start supporting each other more. I don't know if y'all see my page, but if I be scrolling one night, if I see y'all live, I share it on my pages too. So but I make sure I share it before I do.
Hey, keyboard.
Huh?
Anybody on here can help with trademarks and patents?
You don't have to patent a poem.
No, man. I got a new company out. It's Burpee Covers, and I'm trying to work on trademarking and patenting the idea.
I think the best thing to do is YouTube it.
Man, I done YouTubed it. I need lawyers now.
Lawyer now. I'm gonna send you my number.
Got you.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. So we have PJ's sister next. The matriarch of Black on Black Rhyme Mobile next. She's a how should I say this? Intertwine two businesses at once. She's a picture perfect poet next. Yes. See how I framed that like the photographer you are? Yes, yes, yes. She is going to bless your soul. She's going to make your ears smile. She didn't even have to travel miles because this is virtual. And she's also going to rock the mic tomorrow night at Venus versus Mars with her other poetic stars, all the way from Mobile, Alabama. Y'all show us some love. Miss K. Marie.
Oh, right. I am the frigid breath prompting the goosebumps on the blanket of your spine. I'm the command that orders the strands on your neck to stand at attention. I hold winter and the way that I love. My hugs are held captive at -7 degrees, freeze one and breathe with every heartbeat. I have hell for its bloodstreams. It's the only place where hell freezing over is happening. Ice bred veins, face frosted with tear stains, eyelashes coated with evidence, lips lidded with many chilly nouns and frozen verbs. I serve ice with my words to take the edge off. Double-edged swords keep my speech sharp. I am winter, the coldest form of change, terminating your winter and holding your autumn and holding you hostage from your spring. I am the realm between life and death. Call me purgatory, created with heaven's divinity and hell's fury. My tongue is frostbitten ether, iceberg verbs that burn when they greet you. I am ice queen and the descendant of Jack Frost. Call me Frosty or winter goddess. Flurries are fingertips held and blizzards form in my palms. Arctic climates chill my bones. I got a tundra mind zone. My thoughts South Pole cold and North Pole slayed. Santa ain't the only one with gifts in they bag. These words are diamond encrusted. See, every kiss begins with K. Snowstorm effect with every peck. Icicles hanging off of my lips. Breath is winter fresh. I am Mrs. Freeze with sub-zero tenacity, and that nigga ain't got nothing on me. I'm combating with mortals that still hibernate. I am frost dipped and polar kept. I am December. Hey y'all.
Hey.
Yes.
Whole party going on. Hey y'all. Bay said he had wanted to hear that poem, so I had to do it. First of all, I want to shout out to the sensei, as I call him, D. Keith Rogers, for giving me this opportunity. My mama, you know, she brought me up in the church, and so she always told us, when you get tapped on the shoulder, you make sure that you show up and you show out. And so Keith came on, he was like, "Hey, Kate, you want to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." He was like, "All right, send me the stuff." And I was like, "Okay, sent." And then boom, the fire was out. And I was like, "Okay, here we go. Back tone." You know what I'm talking about? So Oh, he muted himself again.
You said back talk. We said talk back.
Oh, okay then. All right. I forget.
And another thing too, I didn't give you the opportunity. You earned the opportunity. But go ahead.
Oh, that's gonna be making me cry now. I gotta do my poems. You know I'm emotional. Do it. Come on, man. Come on. Let me do my little poems, Keith. Anyway, it is such an honor and a privilege to be able to do this video for y'all tonight. So I hope you y'all rock with me. I do have toddlers. I have a 4-year-old and I have a 1.5-year-old, and that's life. So I may not be a soloist. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Just rock with me anyway. You know, I feel like, you know, they got their freedom of speech too. You know, it is what it is. So, okay. Do some poems for you, and all right. I gotta pull up my list because my mind don't be too well these days. All right. So I let my troop kind of pick the poems to do tonight. So it could be kind of, you know, boom, boom, boom. I can do a little roller coaster ride or whatever. So I'm excited for that. So Z Boogie stepped up and she picked Carousel. So here's that. It is said that women marry their fathers. The example set before them of how a man should love a woman, the presentation of how you should be loved, the standard that your spouse should meet or soar above, the design set for your soulmate, your template. And well, honestly, I'd have to say that I didn't know mine well enough to compare. But from what I could gather, I swear these niggas could have been best friends, or more like twins, Siamese, joined at the hips, shoulders, and head. They could have pledged and been brothers. Stomps and claps, handshakes and colors, they are spot on, period. Two peas out of this world's myriads, kindred spirits, parallel, past influence, future, carousel, two rams aligned in the zodiac of their ways, caught between a fish and bullshit, hazardous by design, mentally aligned. They are synonyms. Him and him, adequately equivalent, an algebraic coincidence formulated and paired with me, E, became a problem. Their additions were the source of our division. They were quotients, and I simply the remainder that left me set up in an equation solving for X. I often daydream about it being different. Laughter, ricocheting off swing sets, joy-filled piggybacks, I love yous, I love you mores, I love you backs. Or him at least acknowledging that I am his kid. Instead, I am just one of his discards, banished to the corners of his closet, next to his skeletons, where he expected me to lie beneath his feet, yet chain my undying love to his ankles. I witness my father's face and his actions, as the blaspheme drip off of his lips, dishonest eyes, lies wrapped up in, I will always love you, always and forever, butterfly kisses, daddy's little girl, every cliche of a love song, broken records echoing like sirens as the theme music to their unfinished memories, which like them are permanently temporary. An oxymoron forever pinned into my psyche by the first man to ever break my heart and his sorry ass protege. Maybe history won't come back to me and taunt me with faint memories of being daddy's princess or my husband's queen before reminding me that you can't love someone into loving you. And you can't love someone into staying. The decisions of their temptations will be the source of your replacement. You always think you're irreplaceable until you get replaced. Call yourself untouchable until you get recast. This is not a film that you want to get used to, but I'm used to it now. And though time has passed, I'm still broken. And though you may think I'm better off, that doesn't make it hurt less. When you fracture a bone, it never heals. But when you shatter a heart, all of the contents spill, highlighting every twinge of pain you feel. And I'm there still, a 3-year-old, resurrecting her father's return in the eyes of a man cut from his same cloth. This is the only time I've seen irony this close, so careful. because repetition can be a bitch and karma's its sister. And the sinister chuckles rising up out of our scars don't help fix us. They just remind us of our fathers. All right. Shuck it, duck it.
Mic check, mic check.
That
They
was
wild. Oh, I appreciate you. I'm not complaining. Well, you know, feel like a whole live show, except I'm sitting down. You know, you don't do that. And I'm aware, but weeders don't do that in no live show. One day I'm gonna pull out a stool on y'all. Y'all ain't gonna know what to do. I'm gonna sit there like do. She made up. I'm stupid. Okay. Anyway, let me do my little poem because y'all ain't asked me none of that. You gotta hit a little jazz tune on, didn't it?
Okay, Marie.
Yes.
Hey, you'll put your cash app in the chat, so if people want to donate to the cause, they can donate something for you.
Well, oh right. And it's my second birthday weekend because my birthday was on Monday, and so technically it was last weekend and this weekend. Really, all the weekends in December I pretty much claim. So I mean, that's all I'm saying. My birthday. I'm sorry. What happened? I'm rolling on it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm about to technical difficulty. All right. Okay. All right. We good now. I was about to ruin everything. Okay. Okay. They also voted for hashtag. So that's what you had wanted. Ain't nobody said nothing about Mary Jane. Y'all said hashtag. I got the list. Y'all tripping. I'm sorry, y'all. All these folks in my house. Let me do my poem. As I look over at the co-creator of our children, I am frightened. Fear invades my pupils as I look over his Black skin, his thick beard, his slick lips, and his honest eyes, and I watch the back of his head go out the door, not knowing if I'll see his face ever return. I am shaken to my core, lured away from worryless blinks and peaceful sleeps, and I've adopted the desire to conference call my brothers, my best friend, my uncles, my cousins, and keep them on hold in case the plague of injustice decides to pay them a visit. My eldest sibling's tongue, my other's innocence, my man's love for rap music all seem to be prearranged death sentences, an excuse to execute, forever holding hostage to great things that they are and have yet to become, and they'll attempt to justify. Digging up skeletons to use as their pedestals. 5 mugshots and 2 kids, they'll have a field day with him. Wrapped hands drip with blood from sparring, they'll paint him as sin, and as for my sweetheart, they would have used that he was a father unwed. These fears I kept on display, broadcast from the melanin of my skin. For each teardrop, for each drop of bloodshed, and each lie to cover their tracks while our Blackness mourns and they receive paychecks. And what am I to do? What are our people to do when even when our palms face the sky, they still find a reason to shoot, and they go home and kiss their wives and children, caress their faces with soiled hands, and we hashtag another name, hoping it will haunt them when they see it, ring in their ears when they hear it, and leave the taste of poison when they speak it, but they'll go free. And their fellow fiends will rejoice about it, and they will feel unblemished and vindicated and stay this way and wait for history to repeat itself. A wise poet once said, we're no longer becoming ancestors. We're just like our ancestors, hanging from the boughs of their badges, plucked like strange fruit. This is an epidemic, one violently latched on to slavery, as if this country ever derailed itself from such thoughts, such actions. So, pigmentless woman, do not look my way, or comfort me, or pat me on the back, and feed me these lies about this oncoming change. Now we are in this together, and we are the same when your sons can walk freely, and your husband never has to watch his back. I can almost accept your sympathy, but your comparison, you can keep that. until you feel the pain of a soul being ripped out right beside you, and your breath paused because theirs no longer exists, until you witness your loved ones are over the news and videos of their death on the internet zoo, until your own people attempt to rationalize these soul jackings with the lifestyle of a man. Until then, keep your gestures and your cries for equality with all lives matter. Like this is supposed to give me comfort. Like it's not merely just a slap in my face. You cannot erase our racist race by simply changing a word in a phrase meant to make our value finally reach yours. Your ploy is not sanctioned. It falls heavy on angry eardrums, cadence injustices, evil twins into the tunnels of our minds. You are derived from the same people that say slavery was so long ago, as if slavery don't still live in these times. Stop comparing your fight to mine when we are not on the battlefield behind the same line. The burdens that affect my shoulders will never brace your spine. So quite frankly, your matters don't matter to me. So hashtag that.
Yes. You just snapped. Crack up.
It's just mixing it. I can't say bitch at the ends of the word. I know, but I just feel like you should be able to say that. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all so good.
Tiffany, what's that necklace you have on?
What, this one?
Oh, that looked familiar. That looked real dead.
I went to my picture on the thing. I ain't even go.
Third ain't got one of those. Yeah, Jessica ain't got one of those.
Huh.
Yeah, X ain't got one of those.
No, I ain't got my pen on.
Yeah, Jakayla ain't got one of those.
I have three.
Yeah,
okay, because somebody had told me that we was running out, and I'm supposed to have like 3.
I had to steal one.
I might have to do that or something, because and we got Linda's supposed to have one, and we gotta get our initiation on. We need another one, so hopefully we ain't running out. I mean, I can put my order in or whatever I need to do. I'll follow the instructions. I know what I need to do.
Just keep changing it. Just get a bunch of necklaces and keep putting the emblem on it. Just make your emblem to where you can take it off and put it on the other necklaces. That's what I did.
Bro, you know I got one of the flyest ones on the planet. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Don't be trying to get it either. Don't be asking me all about all that. I got it under lock and care.
Lock and care.
Hey, Doc.
All right, y'all. Man, it kind of made me feel myself. Can I do I was gonna do a little bit of you know. No, a little headline. I was gonna do a little headline. A little snip. Keepers on there, you know, spitting his bars, die-line, 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 and die-line. I gotta do my little bit. Oh, y'all gonna. Y'all gonna let me do my little thing though, because I'm looking at y'all faces. Y'all don't look too enthused about my little bars that I'm about to do. I mean, no pressure or nothing.
Kill it.
I'm just okay. Y'all gonna do a little thing. Hey, headed to the top. Hey, I'm the headline. Hey, on my way to the top. Hey, I'm about to rap for real. K Marie on the track. Black on black around my neck. I step up in my check. Yeah, I back talk and talk back. Got 5 stripes on my collar. Call my name and they holler. I'm a poetic scholar. Teach these hoes and their follow. See, I've been doing this shit. A and B on my hips. M-E, that's my nigga. For them 3, I pull triggers. I got to a goddess. Too much drip in my bodice. I got bars, I got knowledge. I'm way too dope for the average kid out my way like I'm new. My chick bad in this mirror. Word of mouth, I roll out and that's the food for my niggas. Okay, that's it. Calm down. Y'all didn't ask me to do that. Let me do my little poems. Just when y'all see headliner, Y'all make sure that y'all press play. That's all I'm saying. Help it go viral. Okay. Okay. Sorry, in my birthday weekend, we just having a little funny fun. All right. What else on the list? Yeah, I really want to hear that poem. I'm sorry. I'll do it last. They really want to hear Mary Jane. Can I read a poem? Is that allowed? Right. And then I'm just do my other ones, and then I'm get out y'all way because y'all probably got stuff to do and whatnot. All right. This is untitled. I literally just finished it maybe a week and a half ago. All right. You can go out the back door, ma'am. Tragic. You on my mic, ma'am. Thank you. But you can proceed out the back door. Okay. Okay, you go listen to it. I'll listen to it later. Y'all gonna let me do my little poem? Y'all ready? All right. My honey desired a boy. And though God saw the desires of his soul, he must have known the terrors of my heart, the fears of raising a little Black boy in this world. A task for teaching him how to stay alive outweighs teaching him morals, revealing to him that he is a God, but is suicidal to use his power. He'd have been a king with strict boundaries, born innocent with tainted skin, automatically intimidating because his flesh would be melanated. Our baby would have been doused in Black boy magic and baptized in Black men strong, king engraved behind his forehead, and he would have carried Malcolm's X, Wakanda his forever. No colonizer could ever measure his Negro, a mule for his ancestors, a savior for his people. His heart an altar in exchange of his ego, a bozeman, brain set to Chadwick, a panther for his Blackness. As Avenger he'd be avid, the magic behind the end game to the Civil War, the peace we've marched for across 21 bridges, 2,100 centuries. He'd get us on up out of these repeats set on our histories, but we were given a pair of double X chromosomes, dipped in everything that's beautiful about their father. So instead, we will raise daughters, warriors, queens, the spirit of the Dahomey, woman, the most powerful creation, the backbones of our nation, the columns of our foundation, natives of our traditions and ambitions, keepers of our secrets and pushers of our teachings. Aside of their outline, the PowerPoint I do, Angela Davis in their fists to match the power in their prose, sharp tongue to protect their temples, iron minds to guard their mentals, heaven on their breasts, but hell in their dimples. They will be equipped with crystals and shea butter, purpose and self-love, imaged after God with sage in their souls. They'll be the key to our overflow, the voice of our missions. They will set this shit on fire, lovecraft this country onto higher ground, journey to the majors. It'll be their antics that'll exercise these leadies, free us from the plagues of pickaninnies and Jim's crows clawing and clawing at our eyes. They will restore our vision, dilate our pupils so we can see the bigger picture. They will capture our essence and develop our future, expose the red eyes, they'll frame our existence. They'll hold penance to the innocents and cage the demons, refusing to take their face off. They'll ghost ride under the volcano, stand toe to toe with mountains. They will be national treasures and show girls the virtue, the center of the world. They'll be the ultimate girls and untouchable women, nothing less than superhuman. They will push every boundary of every box that they were never created to fit in. They will be insomniacs, all the yin of tests, and to be honest, I'll be just fine with that.
Yeah.
Viva la test.
Okay, Marie, do you have any books or CDs or any type of product?
Okay, so I have I have a CD called December 1987, and I have a CD called Pieces, and there's a CD that's in the works that's writing itself right now, which I have like 8 tracks for. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm excited to find out. And then I just found out that I was supposed to write a book, and then the book was given to me. So I guess I'm about to have a book coming out. But everybody in the group, is doing big things. Like The Goddess is about to release a CD and a book. Zadora is working on a CD and a book. Sade is working on a CD, 2 books. I mean, like everybody doing something. And shout out to the 2020 podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC because Sir is definitely in the building. And there's big things to come for that as well. So if y'all were looking for a podcast to listen to that talks about controversial things and happy things and, you know, crazy things, you know, all of that. You know, and if you, I mean, there's a variety of them. It's actually, you know, more of a network. See what I did there? Which is soon to come, so look for that. But there's safe words, so if you into, you know, some of that stuff they was talking about earlier. If you into something like that, then Safe Word is a good podcast for you. If you into controversial issues, there's a fellow podcast that we have called Controversial Chronicles. Okay, then, and then Mr. WDW out of Tallahassee. Mr. WDW goes live every Wednesday. And I had to say, you know, Squad Goes, because, you know, that's where it's at. It's technically, it's right now recording its 2nd season. The 1st season can be found on YouTube at the 2020 podcast. The LLC is not on there. It's not. But because the email was already made before the LLC, but y'all didn't ask none of that business. But please say the LLC whenever else you're referring to it. That's important. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then. Anybody else? Doohickey? Okay. Doohickey.com in case you like doohickeys. You know. Okay, then. All right. And Dominion if you like those safe word type of things that you need safe words for. Okay. All right, that was the church announcements. And okay, I just got a few more.
K Marie, say that Cash App one more time.
My Cash App is K Marie Photography, KMARIE PHOTOGRAPHY.
Why is it K Marie Photography and you do portrait? You do photography as well?
I do photography as well. Do.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Oh, you wanted me to shout out my businesses. That's all you had to say, Keith. You didn't have to try to roll me around like that, like we out in the get saddles and stuff out on the ranch or whatever. You could just be like, hey, don't you take pictures? I'll be like, yeah, I take pictures. K Marie Photography, by the way. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, K Marie Photography Fan, K Marie Photography Fan on both of those. Matter of fact, I mean, if you could have what? Okay, then, because, you know, that's how we get down. Okay, the website is soon to be coming at, you guessed it, www.kmariephotographyfan.com. He waiting on me. It's such a shame. I got too many hats I wear. It's okay. It's gonna get done. Don't worry about it. All right. All right. Was that everything? All right. All right. I didn't shout out Queen's books or CDs, but she also has products. She's in the building. Yeah. Oh, you weren't gonna get me because I corrected it. You welcome. Okay. Anybody ever been in love before? Let's talk about love. Love. Okay. Celeste used to say, when you come close to wonderful, you must show appreciation. And so that is this poem, 143, which is also on Pieces. And if you have never heard it with the singer on it, you might be missing something in your life. Okay. If Bria let me do it. I tell him, I love you. 8 letters, all caps, no spaces. Font the size of infinity. Spaces leave room for doubt and hesitation, and I have neither when it comes to him. He takes my breath away, but he is my oxygen. Tank full of that good stuff. Cupid puffs fuel every chest pump. He makes my heart smile and my soul curtsy, and that's perfect. And he's perfect for me, and I for him. I should nickname him Vitamin. He is good for me. He is yin and zen, and I'm pretty sure he was birthed in Zion. Have you ever met God before? because he reintroduces himself every time I look in his eyes. Father Time often plays jokes and has me feeling like it was just yesterday, and other times like it was years ago. So Time and I often share chuckles as these memories play of first kisses and instances, and I'm thinking reminiscing may just be my favorite. Right next to imagining I ever after, I never imagined that our love would grow like wildflowers along the pathway to my soul. Him, in all of his glory, he is my poetry, destined to reside within me. He is beautiful, no feminine intent in any sense of the word, but in every sense of his adoration, and I adore him. With all five senses, my sixth sense is definitely loving him. My love stems from a deep root inside me, birthed from a seed that we shower daily, and I shower him, wash him with peace and joy, bore 2 bundles of it in my womb and place them in his arms. Our heartbeats had never been that in sync before. We never created life and watched it breathe before. Our beautiful daughters, perfect replicas of their fathers. See, he is the boat as the church folks gossip about. He is the orchestrator of my smile, the violinist to my heartstring, the percussionist to my chest plate. He keeps me in tune, treble kissing bass sun, dancing with the moon. My soul swoons every time my eyes rise to set on him, my vision rests in him. I guess he is my favorite view. He's a direct descendant of Nefertiti and Zeus, the queen of love and god of possible. He is my holy grail, the holder to the blueprint of our young forever. And I just want to love him. I just want to flood him with X's and O's and other gems. I want to nourish him. I want my love to stick to his bones. He has made my love his home. He rests there. My love is my king's castle. He is blessed there, and I am blessed by him. Reborn in his I love yous, I bask in him. Like one does the sun rays. See, he is my everything. And it's perplexing that of all the things he's done for me, the most memorable thing was him showing me how to love me. It's the aid to me being able to love him better. So I make sure to start by always telling him, I love you.
Oh, damn.
Every single word.
This thing got me down to my toes. Yes.
While he's skating by, y'all can't see this man moonwalking down the hallway. All right. Okay, well, I have 2 more poems for you if you want them. I mean, I have more, but 2 more is what I have prepared. 2 more. Now, stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready.
We want them. Run them.
Huh?
Run them.
Okay. Well, they said they wanted to hear Mary Jane, so I'm gonna do Mary Jane, and then I'm gonna do the poem that they call Mac and Cheese, and then I'm gonna shut up.
I feel like that should be time.
If I mess up Mary Jane, it's their fault, because I didn't plan on doing Mary Jane, and I haven't done it in a long time. So here we go. Here it go. Tragic. I must be lesbian because I'm in love with Mary Jane, but when I get married, Jane has to be my mistress. And the census is that me and him are one. But with her haze and ours, it's an algebraic function, because I don't know much about algebra, but I know that 1 + 1 is 2. And when we have me and most definitely you, it makes that equation true. And that equation's formula is encrypted in the middle of Mary's lane. She's dope, being like a poet to words, using her herbs to smoke up her reflection. So come and go with me. There's so much new to see, so you can get high with me and maybe come high with me and see things how I see. She's licorice lipped and thick-hipped, and we are close friends. Hey, I still hit me, sitting on top of the world, watching the stars go by. And I puff and pass straight through Earth's atmosphere. I've had a man take me to euphoria, but never to the moon and back before. And starships were meant to fly, and she's my enterprise. So I spark her up, and she keeps my stars tracked. And every time I inhale, I warp to new planets. Mary Jane takes me to North Star Heights with the 9-planet reach. She covers space with my mind. Her words simply fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars. In other words, marijuana, roll up end papers and roll up 2 papers, calligraphying its insides. And something about the way her smoke rises makes me crave her more. See, sex is on fire. See, cats be on that cocaine screwing with China, putting an angel up their nose and popping tabs and barbers. And I'm not one to trip or preach choirs, but I'm just saying, you can do better. And it's wetter with Miss Jane, and the grass is greener in this plain. And if I could turn back the hands of time, I'd go back and meet you twice. Make that memory ice and frame it, cause I feel like the girl at the bar who's been there too long can't stand up when she's not around. So I drown it inside of my swisher with more than just remnants of her, until the last of her is burned. And I ask those herbs, can I get a refill? To coat those no stash having blues and more than just the smoke permanently infused on my brain. Damn, Mary Jane. Got me.
Hey. She's my main thing. She makes my heart sing.
Somebody know the word.
You know, teaching me about the
She said somebody don't know the words.
I know the words.
Look, I said somebody. Sound like a gift to me.
Hey, K Marie.
I was right.
K Marie, they can sing, but can they hit them high notes?
He hit them high notes.
Singing is not my gospel. It's okay.
I don't think they called it, Keith.
They ain't catch it.
No, them high notes.
High.
I don't know nothing about that. Like,
Oh, she said she can do them, she just don't do them.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me do my little mac and cheese form. Y'all know I really don't do erotic poetry.
Did you say mac and cheese?
No, I do not. So when I do erotic poetry, people just get all, up around. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, oh yeah, I love it. That's how they be. Oh Lord, they want a little poem, but I be embarrassed. So I just, y'all know too much of my business. So let me do my little poem so I can go sit on down. I am sitting down, but I'm gonna sit down over there. I'm just gonna roll to the side like that. All right. But once again, I appreciate it. And I thank y'all so much for allowing me to, I got a feeling he gonna make me do another poem at the end, but that's fine. But I appreciate it so much. Such an honor, such a pleasure. Let me do this little nasty thing, this little disgusting poem they want. You said get your head sit. Oh, I know. Cover the babies. The other one in there trying to go to sleep. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. There's something about the way he fucks me. His rhythm is impeccable, navigation exceptional. His hands read the braille of my goosebumps, guiding him to G-spot, and my G-spot welcomes him. His fingertips create dam and release while I dam and release water in his palm tree. I rain on his parade as he marches down K Street. He maketh me lie down in pastures of bed sheets, ankles round my head, see. He be going in, Drake must be money in the grave because he be digging them back to backs of what he's getting. Hell yeah, he fucking right. And best believe his headlines are insane. He'll swear he's not a writer, but if these walls could talk, they swear he's a liar. My walls are his venue. His mic has me open. His stroke scribe in print, his mouth writes in cursive. And when he's hungry, he eats. The only person that can drink after him is me. And he feasts as if I'll expire. Kevin Gates with his tongue, see, he don't get tired. He eats me intensely. I'm his favorite food. He often chews with his mouth open, and I don't think it's rude. Y'all can't be rewinding on the live. He devours my soul, creating sees, huh?
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
The people have spoken.
Kevin Gates with his tongue, see, he don't get tired. He eats me intensely. I'm his favorite food. He often chews with his mouth open, and I don't think it's rude. He devours my soul, creating seas, oceans, and waterfalls. In this ring, there's no hold bars. He's nitro fucking raw. People's champs, what I call him. He busts my spine and he rocks my bottom. Now I'm Simone. I rock on that Johnson until I glaze on his ham. Mac and cheese, the soundtrack. He stirs round in it and he slaps my cornbread. He wraps his mind around my likes like his palm does my hair, grabs my shoulders and my waist and damn near finds his mama in there. I intake the loudest and he makes me louder. They're saying some shit. Get me all cocky saying to me, you know you taking this dick. Excuse my French, but J.M. Salah. I love that shit. And he's the perfect fit. Our curves match his. He puts his head in the game and dives right in. 2K, he's he's playing, teasing the rim, pump faking, finger rolling, and he lays it all in. He'll lake her and he'll pace her and lake her. Got dribbles out down her lane. His D intense, his shots don't miss. My nigga goat like King James. I'm just saying, there's something about the way he fucks me. Bye, y'all. Bye. Take me off the screen.
Okay. So, K Marie, if you don't mind, when you calm down, pub the show tomorrow night one more time.
Okay, so we got Venus versus Mars. Okay, then. And me and Uncle Jerry, as we like to call him, sometimes Uncle Fish Cake. But salam to y'all. Me and Salam gonna do the little host. You know, we got our team, he got his little team. And we're gonna we have people in the building, but we're also gonna stream live. If you go and like
K Marie, I don't know.
If you go and like step to the mic, I mean Black on Black Rhyme, step to the mic on Facebook, then you can see the live stream. I'm sorry, they had blinded me with the flash. I didn't know what was happening.
K Marie, I don't know if you know, you see Jessica's shirt she got on?
See that step to the mic shirt she got on over there? Yeah. Yeah.
Mine don't fit no more.
Like you say yours don't fit. Oh.
I got to exercise.
Oh, you had you some baby weight too, but that's how it happened.
You're before the baby, girl. I can't even blame
Sometimes we
it.
like to eat. That's it. You know.
Huh?
We just like to grub. We like delicious things.
Now I watch what I eat. I got a mirror in the bedroom.
I watch it as it goes in my mouth.
No, I got listen. I watch what I eat. I got a mirror in the bedroom, but
That's how I watch it.
I watch what I eat. I got a mirror in the bedroom.
You just nasty, just nasty.
Disgusting. He was gonna keep saying it. Gross.
I talk with my mouth.
The first time he said it, I was like, he gonna say that again.
Right.
He gonna say it again.
Somebody comment
Yeah,
on
to make sure y'all get it.
He gonna say it again.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I talk with my mouth full. She don't think it's rude. You know what you said?
I knew you liked that poem, Keith.
Yeah,
I knew it.
I did. But thank you all for featuring. You did an excellent job.
Thank you so much.
You have to be our happiest feature ever.
Okay.
Yeah. So until someone gets that title from you, that's you. Okay.
All right. The happiest feature ever. All right.
Hey, whatever makes you smile, you make sure you put it on stockpile.
Oh yeah. All day, every day. That's how they run the hay, baby.
And also put your contact for your photography as well.
I can put that.
Put all your business in the chat. All right. Y'all show K Marie some love. Don't forget, y'all donate to the Cash App if you enjoyed her feature. You enjoyed a poem, the poem, all the poem, something touch her back with it. All right. And K Marie, I think you're the first feature to we have people in the waiting room, but you had people in your room waiting.
Right.
Like you.
Right.
I like that. Like
I mean, I'm just trying to shake it up. You feel me?
Yeah. They got
the whole hype team.
I think all them should get on the screen right quick and say everybody, hey.
He said he wants y'all to get on the screen so y'all can say, hey. He said he wants y'all to get on the screen together like a family. Come on now. Oh, I thought my mic was muted. Titties. Come on,
hey, yo.
You gotta.
I still don't see my face.
We still have a few right there, bruh.
Now I am.
Everybody look at this happy. Sir, you really ain't gonna get in the damn picture.
Bring that in, bro. You family too, come on.
He trying to ask y'all.
I just wanted y'all to see that sir was in the building.
We got a little.
He ain't want me to call him out, but I had to. Go on, tell him. Go on, tell him.
Y'all gonna get in too?
Right. Look at the whole family.
Bring it.
She been tripping the whole time. Lord. All right.
Like, what is y'all
All
doing?
right.
Yeah.
Mike check.
All right. Yeah, wow.
Thank y'all once again. That's Mobile right there, y'all.
No.
Y'all wait on y'all Christmas card. We gonna put the picture on.
Y'all show K. Marie some love one more time. My bad. Y'all show K. Marie and Step to the Mic Portrait Troop some love one more time.
Woo!
All of them did their thing tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Jessica got her shaker. I see you got your little shaker.
Look, I was moving and I ran across them. I was like, I'll be shaking like a salt shaker tonight.
I got two, but they on a picture though.
But these are the ones you gave me when I was in 10th grade. These
I
the
gave
same.
you? Oh,
Yeah,
I might have
you
given
gave me.
y'all. All right. Cause you know we were selling them too. You might have earned that one here. I'm finna get on you about that. People I forgot to turn it back in, but you might be straight.
You weren't giving out no shakers back there.
Huh?
You weren't giving out no shakers back there.
No, she had won a contest when we went to the school in Greensboro?
Greensboro.
That Ali don't remember, but he was there.
Ali, you just share some of that food. Don't you worry about how I got
there.
Ali, you
Ali, he
was
wasn't there.
weren't paying attention to the student. That's all right.
Jessica, was I there?
I don't remember you if you were.
See that because I wasn't there, Keith.
I'm telling you, it was me, you, Salam, Hazel. I don't remember who the other boy was.
I remember Salam. Now I remember Keith.
Been doing.
But it was because they kept in contact with me like after the show because y'all had like it was a team thing at the Moon, and you had invited me to that to do the poem I had did. So
y'all had to work that day or something. I ain't go.
You had no job, I'm telling you when, Ali. We were full-time poets, man. We had a 9 to 5 on 9 to 5. Remember the poem?
Say what?
Remember the poem?
Oh, I can't hear.
You hit a wet highway somewhere on 95. How the poem go. But next on the mic, y'all, we have Desiree. Y'all supposed to love Desiree.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I'm going to do the poem since we were all just being really nasty. I'm going to keep it going. The title of this poem is More Than Just Sex. Wet from the words he spoke to me. Vaginal walls pulsating at the thought of him entering me. His hands touching me. This is more than just sex. My mouth and tongue wrapped around his manhood, making him dance to my rhythm. My hips moving and swaying, extracting his life. My body touching his. This is more than just sex. My name, his name, coming together, we collapse next to each other, smiling. This is more than just sex. This is the rhythmic blues of a harmonica playing, filling me and touching me in places I never thought an instrument could. This is the sultry sound of his voice, lyrically speaking to me, open doors to my creative mind. This is knowledge fed to me tenderly, beautiful, heavy, full, bitter and sweet, rare, like the Nangaka food from our motherland. This is laughter filling my ears and lungs loud and hard until my face is wet with tears. This is encouragement, inspiration, motivation, patience, and sometimes anger, frustration, and annoyance. This is soft kisses and whispers on the back of my neck, arms wrapped around me, squeezing me tight through the night. This is eHarmony at its best. This is more than just sex. This is love.
Did you say this is eHarmony at its best?
Yes, I did.
Yes, she did.
Okay. I like that. And Desiree, we missed you last week.
I didn't know it was on last week.
It wasn't. We missed us too.
Oh, okay.
We had to do something. We had to go to Quitman, Georgia for something. So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all, December 25th is on a Friday. Y'all think we should have a show that day? That night? What else y'all gonna be doing on Christmas night? All the presents gonna be open.
Sleep.
On Christmas night? At this time? No, you ain't gonna be no sleep.
I'm just one person. You got like 10 other people on here.
Right. That's why I kept talking. Cause I just realized that it was on Friday tonight. I said, oh, that's Friday. Might need to change when 25th is so we can have a show. But I'll let y'all know. We do have one next week. Our feature next week is Tebby Zelango out of Decatur, Illinois. Rapper, singer, violinist, poet.
Yeah.
But was there anyone else want to perform tonight before we close out?
I'll do something before you go. Hi, Keyboy. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well.
Oh, we got a poet finna get in the waiting room. You want to do a poem tonight?
I can't with you.
You
Yes,
want to do a poem
no
tonight?
problem, not at all.
Monique,
Yes.
you said you want to do a poem tonight?
Sure.
Girl, go ahead.
Can I say hi to everybody first?
You can.
You sure?
You just say whatever you want to say. Ain't no order to it.
Yay. Hello, everybody. I'm Monique, aka Sarah the Poet, co-founder, co-director of the Watering Hole Poetry Organization, owner of HaikuCoffee575.com. Look us up. Been doing this for about 20-something years. Been knowing Keyboy for, I don't know, about 50-something years.
49.
About 49 years. And I'm out of Columbia, South Carolina, so I'm with Black on Black Rhyme Carolina. Yes, back talk. Okay. So, yeah, I've been home for a while. But you guys, wait, before I say something, you guys have really, y'all have really blown it up for me today. I've been listening to poetry all day. Been doing Black on Black Rhyme Abu Dhabi this morning. And now this. It's been really exciting. So.
Hey, why didn't you get a haiku slam?
The haiku slam was so dope. It was so dope. I had so much fun. So yeah, it's a poem for the women. The feature was absolutely, oh my God, breathtaking. That was off the chain, K. And good luck against Salam, because I'm the one that trolls all his Facebook posts. So I can't wait to see what he says about Mars. Here's my piece. She's content with being an enigma. A twirling dervish stopping only to smile and draw you in, then she spins. Top she opens on bottles of alcohol-laced perfumes, dipping her fingers in and fueling her monsoon of pain. Her gain of getting the most oxygenated blood, the brightest of reds to smear over her scabs of distrust, layers of uninterrupted skin cracked and thickened by the wind that leaves when they leave. Collected moans and cries, she lives with deafening pain, yet muffled by the sounds of soul blasting from her radio. Never mute. Always moving through mirrors of mirages, disguised friendships, broken bread she shares with bulimic spirits filling themselves up, vomiting her out, spinning her into the wind again. She says she loves the ocean but can't stop to enjoy the waves. Patterns run through her existence, yet amnesia settles the pain, and I wonder if she remembers what it was like to stand still and be enough. Shape-shifting behind rainbow-colored masks, smiling through her holes, peeking out windows while shuddering with pain inside her empty room. Therein lies the tomb labeled First Blood, the one that tethered itself to her spinning top, tipping her over every time she stops to remind her that her heartbeat belongs to this box. Emptied so long that the dust has formed webs, remnants of love letters tattered and discolored, a tie-dyed winter white and ivory, the words worn down on pages frayed by hallowed breezes. The letters once written so eloquent and methodical, now barely visible. Cryptic notes on this box that you leave guessing whether the OVE in it was love or over. And I'm over I'm over the moon when I ponder the phoenix that will rise up when she rises out of the ashes and dust. Wonder what she'll do when she realizes that the key to this box was left in her pocket all along. That all she had to do was decide and stay strong, or stop long enough to admit she was weak and maybe a little wrong. I remember walking past her in search of a home. The image was so beautiful, I thought it was where I belonged. My ego obliging, I rise, 'cause see, I am grown. Spun so fast, never knew whether we were building or burying, letting go or grasping, hypnotically dizzy or funky bottles whining, to be picked up and pacified, pure, piercing screeches of hearts being stabbed with ice picks. We bled out slowly, bent my back anyway, resolved to just roll with the flow, but then I discovered I had vertigo, forced to step out and watch, hoping this beauty chose to sow a new thing, to reap from the love that enslaved her soul. Suffice it, night will become day, and her spirit will behold abundance. I walk away anyway, trying not to cut her wind as it blows. You know. Yay! Thank y'all.
Thank you. You gotta give us time to take our photo off mute. And how, you said you were doing Afro outdoor. Could you tell us what that is? I think that might be something people might be interested in.
Yes. So I am a member of Outdoor Afro. It is an organization out of South Carolina, really, though. I don't know if she's doing a bunch of them. It's a lady in Charleston, because we are stereotypically Black people don't go outside and hike and do things like that, according to our country. So we do different events. I actually am learning how to fish in my living room with the Department of Natural Resources. I'm going fishing next Sunday, but the class was online. But Outdoor Afro meets up on the app called meetup.com, and they are looking to do new chapters. If you're looking to do things like that, we go on hikes. We've been down to the slave castle down in the Low Country. We do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we do a bunch of stuff, and I do poetry, and we do poetry with them too. So you're more than welcome to do to spit something, because they always do an opening and a closing when we do a hike. Side note, I just wanted to, can I plug one more thing? Sorry, keyboard.
Yeah.
Thank you. I do art therapy sessions with people. I do editing. If you want to send me 4 or 5 pieces and you want to sit down and chop them up, we can chop them up. Yay.
Y'all should say lots of love. We got all. We got Chicago. We got other state. We got country. That's me. That's one. That's 4.
I'm laughing because my whole family's from Mobile, Alabama. I'm a Lemons. From the Lemons is Irbies and Petaways. So if you find a Petaway or a Petway, they're my cousins.
You know a lot of Mobile don't know that was a port city, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I said Mobile was a port city. A lot of us came from Mobile.
Yeah, my family, the Lemons, they're from Gee's Bend originally. My grandmother and grandfather grew up on the same dirt road from Gee's Bend. So
you from Mobile? That's what's up.
My uncle was Freddie Irby. He owned a lot of stores in Mobile, a lot of stores and a cab stand, and he owned about 40 properties in Mobile before he passed.
Yeah. So next we have with Calm in Texas. Don't start with a C, but she's still in the place to be. See what I did there? Yeah.
Hi there. Hi, thank you so much for the invite. Thank y'all for having me. What you say? I'm it's cold out over here.
Not get cold in Texas. Somebody said
well, about the same as Florida. 40-something. I call it cold, Okay.
No, it's cold. That's cold.
Yeah, it's chilly. It's chilly. Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, I was eating. Excuse me. So this is a Christmas poem. I call this Someday. Someday at Christmas, 70% of Black boys won't shed fatherless tears. Congregated laughter with no subjugated fear. Racism frowned upon. Classism looked down upon. The only upon. Someday at Christmas, Black lives would have mattered all year. Little Black boys play with toy guns with no fear. We, the American dream, good trouble paid for. The disciples Christ was slain for. We be regal. Love for our people. A sequel that equally heals. A peace the people can feel. A peace the people can feel. Someday at Christmas, I will be the missus I dream of. Kisses in the morning, maskless choirs that sing chords of love. Maskless choirs that sing a snow-covered summit. Patriotism plummeted. A drum that beats and ticks to the vibration of true self-love's reflection. Melanin, without the need for protection from the P, polite, O, obedient, L, loyal, I, intelligent, C, courageous, E, efficient. Someday at Christmas, coffee and poetry with a side of you. Alarms of warm arms and hugs, charms that kisses my past blues. Tear kisses dismissing my shrugs. One day, Christmas, I will have companionship. Revolutionary Black love, hugs my sons can witness. Plenty of forehead kisses. Whatever this thing called life is, we make it positive. Someday at Christmas, I will not wish on a star. I will reach within arm's reach to find where you are. A love that is true. I will spend every day with you. I will say I love you and receive the same. A herbal cure for pandemia pain. Financial freedom to sustain momentous gain. Someday at Christmas. Someday. Thank you.
Okay, Paul, you know, Christmas ain't for two more weeks now. You gotta do that poem every time you go.
Awesome.
After Christmas.
Until Christmas?
Make it famous. Make it famous. People don't do Christmas poems in February. You work that thing until Christmas comes. And next December, bring it back.
I will. And I'll make more. I will. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Paul, can you have anything else going on you want to advertise?
I have another poem I could share if I could. I'd love to share with you beautiful people. I voted not for Biden, not for Trump. I voted for this lump in my throat. For these two beating hearts having two different lineages, both having no parts of a daddy. I voted for every dark-skinned girl that longed for the privileges of a light-skinned world. For every mulatto that was almost gelato enough, almost. For every ghost of freedom, I toast to you. June 19th, my people were free to face a different slavery, not knowing what would come or be the outcome, knowing it would be a bloody run. Faced bayonets to protect the bassinets. For this birth defect I call my skin. For good trouble. For the fuck of it. For a pilgrimage, I voted because someone died for my suffrage. Thank y'all. I'm on Facebook as Erica A. Tilley, and I'm on Instagram as the poet Con Rasfaya. I do a morning show just for me, and I know because some other people need it if I need it, and just like an open mic morning show on Instagram. And I'm working on my book. I got my tables of contents together. I'm editing it. But I wrote something for us, something for my people. And it's gonna be dope. And so be on the lookout for that. And thank y'all. Just keep pushing them pens to them pads. And I appreciate you. And I'll put it in the chat.
Erica, what's the name of the book?
I'll follow back.
What's the name of the book?
I could use a little insight, but I recently felt inspired to call it Caged Bird. I recently read I did a workshop where on Caged Bird, and I read the poem by Maya Angelou called Caged Bird. It was the first time I'd ever read it. It's absolutely, yeah. And anyway, it's about us being, then she was talking about being caged in with oppression and racism. And on top of that, in 2020, we scared to die because of the air and the sickness. So we know about being a caged bird. So anyway, that's where I'm going with that. I'm trying to go that way with it. Either the caged bird or a caged bird. But the caged bird opens its throat to sing, and that's its freedom. Plus, I have a caged bird, a person that's near and dear to me that stumbled into injustice, and so yeah, thank you so much.
Y'all show Erica some love. My bad, Poet Con some love. Using your government name. Was there anyone else want to perform before we close out?
He did. He texted me. I had told him.
Who? No one? Oh, y'all shot him? Okay. Well, we actually finished 6 minutes ahead of time. Look at us. Well, actually, more than I forgot my clock fast. More than that, actually. But we like to thank K Marie in the Mobile Click. Step to the mic. Don't forget they got a show tomorrow night. Also, other people have shows. So it's a group on Facebook called Poetry Venues by State. Join that group if you want to know about other shows going on across the world. A lot of people post in that group. And keep writing, and you won't go wrong. If you go wrong, right. Dr. Nart, you have any final words for us tonight? Dr. Denard, you still on? He might be in the kitchen cooking.
I forgot you couldn't hear me.
Oh,
No, I was just saying I was absent because I was sick as a dog last week. I'm back in action this week, and so my word is everybody live to the fullest right now. Put yourself into it right now. Keep it going. This is all we got really is right now. But I enjoyed my time here tonight.
thank you for tuning in.
Hey man.
Oh, you gonna do me like that?
Yeah.
You, K. Maria, Jessica. Third rarely show his. I was mad he didn't show it off. You know what? I got mine in this drawer right here. Let me start.
Uh-oh.
Let me go to the drawer. Go to the drawer right here. Y'all around here studying. Go to the drawer. Give him a change, y'all.
You sure?
And I'm gonna turn the camera on for this right here. All right, here we go. And this is my chain. Can y'all see it? Y'all can see it. That's my change right there. But this is my chain right here. Yeah, Doc. Yeah. That's Bill Dorn right there. Yeah, Bill Dorn special right there. You need a chain in your life, you're gonna get a chain in your life. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. And we will see y'all next Friday. Black Combat Rhyme Virtual featuring Tebet Zelengo. And please spread the word.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.